Well, it's a big quarter for Facebook. The world's largest online social network reported quarterly earnings that blew past Wall Street's expectations. The company has also branched out into new areas, including ones considered charitable by some. Mark New joins us live from San Francisco for the details. Mark, what do you have for us?
Well, Facebook handily beat estimates again with share prices about up 3% in after-hours trading. And that's making it 8 straight quarters where it's beaten top-line estimates. The social media giant posted earnings of 42 cents a share on revenue of $2.91 billion. That's a growth of 61% from the same quarter last year. Just about everything seemed to be up significantly year on year. Daily active users increased by 19%, while daily active mobile users grew by 39%. Advertising revenue was way up, with mobile advertising accounting for 62% of total ad revenue. That's up from around 41% a year ago. And while the tech sector has been under fire for making billions and doing little to help the community, Facebook appears to be taking that complaint seriously. Founder Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan recently donated $120 million to local Bay Area schools. And Facebook is now funding a new job that most people probably never expected. Officer Mary Ferguson has been called the Facebook cop. She's the nation's first full-time beat cop, fully funded by a private company. Facebook is paying up to $200,000 for the next 3 years to fund her position.
I'm working with the juveniles in the community, and that's something I'm very, very passionate about. Being under the magnifying glass, I have to really make sure that these programs that I'm implementing and creating are going to be successful.
Does that name bother you, Facebook cop?
I've been called worse things. No, it doesn't bother me.
While Facebook's Menlo Park, California headquarters is right in the heart of her patrol area, Ferguson is tasked with serving the entire community, especially areas struggling with juvenile crime and truancy. The job requires plenty of social networking, but the real kind. Ferguson meets with resident Karina Avila, whose 11-year-old special needs son has been in and out of 8 schools in only a few years.
I feel like she's like an angel to me, trying to help me out.
Before Facebook entered the picture, this was the neighborhood police substation, so dilapidated it had trouble supplying hot water. Facebook kicked in another $200,000 to open a brand new substation. Inside, there's plenty of room for several officers and more. To my left, a conference room, a place for visitors to relax, and even a high-definition screen that can monitor the main arteries of the patrol area. Some community members are concerned about the mix between private companies and public services.
I don't want to see private militias evolve from this thing. So, there's catch-22.
I guess that might be the idea behind it, that the police can get more information about people through Facebook too.
And it shows us at least that they're not just there for advertising or for their own benefit. They're actually trying to make sure that the area that's around, that their community is safe as well.
I feel like I have a very accurate moral compass, and if at any point in time I was asked to do something that I felt uncomfortable with, and I would just either not do it or step down from the position. I have to like what looks back at me in the mirror every day, and I think that it's more important to be true to myself and do the right thing.
With cities across the country struggling to fund public services, this new post will be watched closely to see whether the community indeed gives it the thumbs up. And just to clarify, Officer Ferguson is not on Facebook's payroll. The payment is being made as a donation to the city, which then administers the funds. Karina.
Interesting stuff. Thank you so much, Mark New in Silicon Valley.